It's another week and another plan with me. This is Betsy from Sticking. Whoa! Okay, here we go. Heeda stickers. That's what we're doing apparently. So I didn't have a kit that I really wanted to use this week and thought, hey, I haven't used my Heeda stickers in a while and I have lots of these stickers and I think I bought the same set. Yeah, look at them, it's a mess. Okay. So there's all kinds of Heeda stickers there. That will be the main decoration for this week. And washi tapes, maybe? Sure. Let's get some lime green, some wood, and some sort of tealy tape there. And those will be my go-tos for any, space filling washi that I need. So let's clean this up and then get started. So over here, September. Let's use some amazing whiteout skill. Wow, I'm doing pretty good this week. All right, got that out of the way. And then put down a scrap full box sticker that I had from one of my kits from way long ago. And slap that over the calendar because I don't need that calendar. And I wrote, a little work each day leaves time to play. So my whole plan this week, my scheme, was that if I do more chores during my work days, when I'm usually like, oh my gosh, I can't move because, I just had a long day at work. Instead, if I do a couple of chores on my work days, then maybe that'll leave more free time on my days off, instead of my days off being like, oh, now I have to catch up on all my chores. So, yeah, that was the plan, and I put down some just random day covers with a little bit of washi tape under there, and sticking in my first Heeda Girl sticker saying that I had a salsa shift. Fun times working. So yeah, not really sure what else to do there because work is work. Maybe I can fill this space with something. Maybe some washi tape. There we go. Right over her though. That's a little awkward. Maybe cut around her. No. So that didn't work. So then I peeled her off and put the washi tape down first. And then stuck her on some scrap sticker paper and then trimmed around her so she'd have this opaque white background, and then when I stuck her over the tape it wouldn't be see-through and like go through her, Oh gosh, I have a wound on my hand. I'm sorry, I didn't know how gross that looked. And then putting down a scrap quarter box so that I can write must-dos to save day off. Not just to-dos, this is what I must do if I want more time on my day off. So then I stuck down a scrap checklist, and I need to fold my laundry and put away that laundry, and also speed up my Plan With Me footage, film for this week, clean the bathroom, and clean my desk. Let's do those things. And then going back to a thing I used to do way back in the day, put down some double bubble boxes so that I can have my meals on the top and whatever TV show I watched with the family on the bottom. So I got my little itty bitty icons and stuck those down there, and then put a half box there so that I could remember to prep my lunches for Tuesday and Wednesday, because I'm trying not to eat at the Mexican grill place as much, just because, fast food, there is a lot of salt in that fast food, even though we cut our own bell peppers. Oh, hi cat. We cut our own bell peppers and onions, and we do a lot of things fresh and in-house, but still it's a lot of salt. So I'm trying to get away from that. It was going to be a tough span of time here where I had not only these 3 days in a row of work, but I think last week my last day off was Thursday, so I'm basically working, I think, 6 days in a row by this point. So it was the last little bit of these 6 days and I was feeling kind of like, oh my gosh, how am I going to get through it? So I put down a little Wonder Woman Heeda to give me strength and tried to cut out a little speech balloon out of scrap sticker paper. Slap that down, except I centered it in the washi tape and I didn't realize the washi tape was going over into the next day. Anyhow, the next 48 hours will be tough, so you be even tougher. There we go. I guess that's the only pep talk I get. Life is hard. Be great. Or something. At least just show up and do your job. So centered that properly after I trimmed off the tape, and then I think looking for something to fill up that space, maybe give her a sidekick. So I pulled off a little cat sticker, and what's this cat gonna say? Sigh. I don't know why I put dots. So then I put like doom lines from some, what do you call those? Like symbols that show an emotion. I don't know what you call those. But anyway, I usually see them in Asian comic books that they have these lines that go down whenever it's just like a feeling of sigh. Yeah. So anyway, that's that. And then another double bubble box because I had a long shift, and then afterward was Dungeons and Dragons. Having fun playing my very first Dungeons and Dragons campaign. I have reached a new level of geekery. I know, it's amazing. So in love with it. Wednesday, I did the same thing, but I just didn't film it, where I put the Heeda sticker on some scrap paper, cut it out, now she has an opaque background, blah 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 blah. And I just wrote bring everything for the day because I was staying in town since I had both a long shift at the Mexican grill place and then directly after lunch? I don't know what that is. Directly after, I have to teach my art classes and I don't get time to go home and like change my clothes or anything, so I have to bring everything with me. Yeah, so I had to bring all that stuff for the art class afterward. And then put down another double bubble half box because, just to remember, what am I even teaching today? How to draw lips and how to draw a dragon portrait. And then I slapped down a little flower sticker, filled some space there, maybe fill in more space on the top with something like a polar bear. But let's white out this little strip back here so he doesn't get that, I guess. If there's time in between, draw the demo art for classes, because every once in a while it'll be slow at the Mexican grill place, and we've been kind of getting yelled at by the uppers to cut labor when it's not busy at the place, so sometimes we get sent home early. And so if that is the case, gotta remember to stand down, just prepare for my art classes. Yep. Doing the same thing on this side with the date covers and the washi, and then thought I might as well stick down my double bubble stickers all the way across and get out my itty bitty icons and start putting those all over like that. And TVs, like, whoops, no two blues in a row. I was trying to do like blue, green, so there we go, let's keep that going. And get that all set up. And then 29, slap down a printable cat speech balloon sticker. Last day and you're home free. I think meaning that that was the last work day that I had. So then I put down this polar bear that kind of seems done with life, and tried to cut out the washi tape so that it wouldn't be blue. You know, nobody wants a blue bottom. So got that out, and then wrote one more long shift, ... because it was just hard that week. Okay, it was just hard. And then putting down the double bubble box for my art classes, where we're going to draw mermaids and sea folk. What's the difference between a mermaid and sea folk, you may ask? Sea folk I tend to think of as any underwater creature, so if like she's half octopus or half jellyfish or whatever, then that falls within sea folk. But I think when people say mermaid, you have a really high expectation that this lady is half fish. So yeah, that's the difference there. And then put down this Heeda girl just chilling and wrote, here we go, another double work day. These are my least favorite days of the universe, but sometimes you just gotta do it. So I had another situation in which I had to work a long shift and then bring everything that I needed for our classes afterward. So that was a whole thing. Put down some washi to fill some space there, because when I have these double work days, I literally leave the house at 7:35 a.m. and I return home approximately 7:10 p.m. So we're talking like nearly a 12-hour day, and not much left in that day to do anything else. So just bring some things, my clothes, my lunch, my drawing gear, lots of water, because the water in that town is not the best. So I bring my own from home. And then I put this carefree little Heeda girl saying, "Oh, weekend vibes, how I have missed you." Because originally I had, I think, both Saturday and Sunday off originally. So you know what's coming up there. But just put that in so I could look forward to that. And then I actually cut this, you can tell because it's crooked, I cut that off of a checklist full box because I didn't want the full box to cover her up. So I don't know why I didn't just grab a checklist flag, but anyway. There was a fundraiser that day at the Chipotle Mexican Grill, so I had to just mark that down and remember that we gotta do our part to prepare all the food for the afternoon fundraiser. And then, after that, was art meet. So, going off to hang out with some friends, and draw in things, and then put a quarter box so that I could remember, well not remember, but look forward to just binge watching some Korean dramas and chillaxing after a very, very, very long week. So, yeah, with snacks even. So that was the pre-planning for that side, and then over on the sidebar, I'm like, oh yeah, didn't finish this. So I found some big write-in trackers and stuck those down, and then looked for a tracker to fit in between these two, and found one that I made a long time ago, back when I used to plan from Sunday to Saturday, so it starts with S and ends with S, but you know, I'll make it work. So classical stretch, walk my dog, and what should I do for this one? Just for fun, because I couldn't think of anything else, I wrote down diet destroyers. So this is where I'll write down the food or beverage that stopped me from having a good diet day and just destroyed my plans of healthy eating. Cleaning up my area, I don't know why, you know, my desk is messy, but yeah, that was my pre-planning for the week. And then I came back later, and classical stretch not going well. Nope, nuh-uh, failed, this is not working. And yeah, just put a sad face. Diet destroyers, burrito, that's when I usually eat at work, pasta, bread, all the carbs. And then Thursday was my day off, so I put a little banner sticker there and wrote day off, and then put down a checklist box, a little half one, just 3 items, and I wanted to play some video games that I have not been able to play lately. Tetris, Splatoon, and 9 Parchments. And then put down a cat sticker, but that bar was right through the cat, and these stickers unfortunately did not cut properly, so a lot of them I have to cut by hand and then like piece them back together when I put them on my planner. And that was the case here, where the cat's legs had been severed originally, so I'm trying to just, I don't know, get those back on. There we go. And then, after the cat, put down some dots right on the line. I don't know why I did that. I thought it looked, I don't know, out of the box. Fun. I wrote down that I need to change my sheets and fold and put away my laundry, and then I wanted to KonMari a category. KonMari, as many of you know, is in reference to the life-changing magic of tidying up by Marie Kondo. Kondo, I guess, in Japanese. But anyway, her nickname is KonMari, so I just use that as a verb now. I just KonMari some things. And then let's relax. And I did a Korean lesson while I was relaxing, but I didn't really have room, so I kind of made it like that. And I felt like I could fit one more box in here, and didn't really, no, the spacing not working, so I decided to just put it down there, and then write in that I was making the dinner that night, and then I'll just put relax down here somewhere. There you go. And then here's what I made. Grilled chicken and japchae. Japchae noodles. I love japchae noodles. And then Running Man is what we watched. It was a DIY dinner, meaning like everybody's on their own, just like go feed yourselves. Yeah. And we watched the Great British Baking Show. The season with, unfortunately, the new hosts after all that drama went down, and no, it's not the same, I'm sorry, but oh well. It's still baking, it's still food, so we still watch it. We just grumble about it as we're watching it. And then, full box to say cover shift, because one of my coworkers had a family emergency and had to call out, and so my manager called me and asked if I could do cover shift, and so I said I could do a little one because I already made plans to drive to another city to visit a friend up there, He used to come to art meet all the time when he was living near us, but then he moved away like a long time ago, like 10 years ago or something. And so I just thought, oh, let's visit him. And then just put a hello sticker and wrote shower because, again, that was a long day too where I was working and then went out of town and then came back and, it was a thing. So, let's clear off my desk again, pretend that it's tidy. I have lots of Heeda stickers left over, obviously, because, you know, there's like 4 packs there. But the rest was just scrap stickers, so there isn't really anything to show what was left over of those functional stickers. But all in all, that's how it went. Obviously, I need to figure out what I'm going to do about my classical stretching and my diet destroyers, because that's not helpful, but you know, that's the joy of planning, is you find what works, you find what doesn't work, you adjust, and every week is a new week to try something new. So anyway, that's it for this week. I hope you have a good week, and I will see you again next week.